Good morning guys, happy Saturday. Sorry I'm so red in the face. It is Saturday morning and I've just gotten back from Reformer and it was great. Honestly, delightful. I like starting the day with Reformer, but it's just after 9 o'clock. I think I have a package coming today and I also need to go get my nails done because these are super long and one of them's coming off. So that is on the agenda. Plus mum and dad are stopping by. They've got to go out shopping, so they're dropping Benny off, so I will have the dog for a couple of hours this afternoon and I'm really looking forward to seeing him. I haven't seen him for a while. I'm back from getting my nails done. I'm really happy with them. They look really cool. I've got to wash my hands though. That was a nice treat to do this morning, and for anyone international who's worried about me going out, we are now in our second fortnight of no or zero new cases for COVID, so our restrictions have eased significantly. And that's the only reason I'm going out. And to be honest, I'm not even going far from home. It's literally like 5 doors up the road. I have very rarely left my suburb since March. So that's the only reason I'm going out. I did just get some happy mail from Scholastic. They sent me some picture book review copies, so I thought I'd show them to you.
Now, Shoes from Grandpa is 30 years old, and I remember reading this as a kid, and they're re-releasing it, and it's in hardcover, and I'm so excited to have it because I read this book every year with my students, particularly my junior students, and it's nice to have a really nice hardcover edition. There is Give Me Some Space by Philip Bunting. If you've been following along my channel at all in the last 12 months, I've become Philip Bunting picture book obsessed. This one is also going to be part of next year's National Simultaneous Storytime here in Australia, with I believe it being read by astronauts at on the ISS. So that will be super cool. I'm looking forward to picking that one up and reading it. And then another book celebrating an anniversary is the 40th anniversary of The Paper Bag Princess by Robert Munsch, which is one of my all-time favorite picture books. For many years I have stolen the big book at work and hidden it from everyone else so that I can read it to my class.
So now that I've done all that, I'm going to have some food and then I'm going to start cleaning this apartment before my mum gets here, because even though she says, don't worry about cleaning it up, it's a mess. And I need to clean it. Also, so Crystal from Crystal's Bookish Life was doing her kombucha videos. I did tell her that she inspired me to go out and buy a bunch of different ones to try. I'm generally pretty good with the raspberry lemonade flavors. That's pretty much the only one I've really enjoyed before. I did try a ginger ale kombucha on my Instagram stories last week. That I did really like because it was strong enough that unless you were smelling the vinegary taste of kombucha, you couldn't really taste it because ginger's pretty overpowering, but I like ginger, so that worked for me. Today I'm trying this blood orange one, which it's okay, it's not great, but I think that might be more to do with the fact that it's blood orange than anything else. I love orange, but blood orange I can be hit or miss on depending on what it is. If it's the gin, I'm good, because that's one of my favorite gins. But this one, yeah, it's okay. Not as good as the ginger ale one. I'm catching up on like a week's worth of YouTube videos because I've been too exhausted to even sit down and watch them. And I've also got a stack of enamel pins that I'm going to put on some pin flags so I can clear them off my shelf, because I'm thinking my parents are going to get here in about an hour. So I want to just do the little bits of tidying up that I need to do. But I'll show you all the pins that need to go on flags. I have a whole stack of the Novel Menagerie pins. So I was one of her Kickstarter backers and I ended up getting the entire collection, which are all gorgeous bookish themed pins. Plus I have a stack from Bizarre Beasts and then just some other random bookish pins that I'm going to throw onto, well, I've got 2 pin flags, so hopefully they'll all fit on one of them. All right, so it now turns out my parents are no longer coming over until, I don't know, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, so we'll do dinner. But I don't know if I'll film, because mum and dad don't always like being on camera. If I can, I'll try and film Benny because he's very cuddly. So I've decided I'm going to sit down and read now. I'm uploading the bookshelf tour number 10, which was supposed to go up yesterday, but life happened. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna read my review picture book copies and then try and finish Women in Leadership, which has been hanging over my head all week. And then I'll see if I can get to something else today. Look who's here. Benny, say hello. You gonna say hello, Benny? No, you're just gonna sit there and cuddle. Hey. Thanks. Benny, come here. Where are you going? Alright, so for those of you who've never met Benny before, this is Benny. He is my parents' dog. Was my dog when I lived at home. And I haven't seen him for a couple of, well, when was the last time I saw you? Probably like 6 weeks. Am I that tasty? I don't know why. So he's a miniature poodle. And at the moment he currently has what we're referring to as a poodle leg or a poodle cut because he had an injection, so they shaved him. And this just reminds me how skinny you are. He is essentially the teddy bear of our family. And this is what he likes to do. He likes to cuddle. And he'll stay there until something distracts him, which could be a while. You gonna say hello to everyone? Say hi. No? Just sleep? So yes, I like it when I get to look after Benny. Mum and Dad have decided to go and get fish and chips, so they've gone, left me with the dog. So I get all the cuddles. He's probably really annoyed at me because I keep moving him. So we'll have dinner, and then when they go, it'll probably be movie night, and we should be watching The Princess Bride tonight. Okay guys, now it is just after 8 o'clock. My parents have gone, so we had fish and chips for dinner. I got to have more puppy cuddles. I've just put the dishwasher on. I've had a shower, which is why my hair is looking pretty ordinary, but I just want it to dry before I go to bed. And it's movie night, so we're going to be watching The Princess Bride. So if I don't check in again today, I will see you tomorrow. Good morning guys, happy Sunday. I am currently sitting in front of my filming little space on my bed. So I'm one video down. I think I've got about 6 or 7 videos to film today. So we'll see how I go, but I'm just checking in because I'll probably forget to do an intro later on. I'm just in the middle of editing this week's Books Beside My Bed video, but I'm taking a food break. My mum made homemade pizza and brought me some last night, so that's my lunch for today. So I'm going to eat that, finish editing Books Beside My Bed, and then probably go and do grocery shopping, and then come back and try and edit the rest of the Vlogmas videos. So that is uploading, and now I am going to go and get some groceries, so I've got food to eat this week. All right, so I did the grocery shopping, I've come back, I've edited a couple more videos. It's time to try a new kombucha. This one is the wild berry one, which I've never tried before, so let's see how it goes. I don't know why I smell it. The smell is the worst thing about kombucha. The drink itself is usually fine. Okay, okay, I like this one. So we can say I like the wild berry one. Today's pantry project is transferring all of my herbs and spices into these jars, which I got off Amazon, so that I have consistent, lovely square jars. So the pack that I got had 24 jars. I've got a stack of these lids, plus they actually gave me a whole, like 2 sets of other lids as well, so I can have choices. And then the normal lids. And I'm just going to be using my Dymo to label them. So I'll film a little bit of this and then maybe show you the after. Everything is done now and in jars. In case anyone's interested, what I do keep in my pantry, this isn't everything. I do actually have some other ones in the pantry, which I'll show you in a minute. But I've got my chilies, which ironically, I'm not a chili person. I don't like spicy food, but I've got a stack of chilies, sort of the basics. My mum actually got me the sweet paprika because I prefer smoked paprika, but she wanted me to have sweet paprika. Herbs, and then my seasonings. And I actually make 2 of these myself. So the seasoned salt mix is a recipe that I found online, and I really, really like this one. And also I make my own taco seasoning, and it's pretty delicious. And then, yeah, just in the pantry, I have these ones from Simply Organic, and also these ones that live in here. So the other jars are a little smaller than these ones, but they are the same shape, which makes me happy. Clearly you guys are getting your money's worth out of these weekend vlogs. I've just finished writing 3 book reviews to go up in the next couple of days, and I've decided I'm going to make these cookies that came in my luxury box a little while back. So I just need to get my ingredients organized and then I'm going to bake them. Because who doesn't love chocolate chip cookies? Behold my cookies. So one of the challenges for the Romance Takeover Readathon is to or that I picked was to subscribe to 2 new to me booktubers or romance tubers with under 1,000 subscribers. So I've just found Desiree, or Genki Reader. So I'm going to subscribe to her so that I can keep watching her videos. And also Kiana from Just Key. And I will probably be finding more people as the week goes on. But just letting you know that I have ticked off that box and I have excellent new people that I'm going to be virtually stalking on YouTube, because that's what I do with my YouTube channel, is I watch everyone's videos. And clearly I'm multitasking because I was letting my cookies cool down a little bit. I don't make traditional chocolate chip cookies anymore because I don't tend to cook with a lot of sugar, but because this was a pre-mixed thing, tasty. So those will be my desserts for the next couple of days. You know, it's basically been 2 days and I haven't talked about reading on a reading channel, but I've been busy and exhausted and trying to get things done all day. But I did start reading Raven Song, which I'm reading for the Romance Takeover Round 2 readathon, and guys, it's breaking me. I'm 51% of the way through and at 26% it broke me. So I don't cry in books, but I cried. And now I need to do some things before work tomorrow, so I can't read anymore because otherwise I would stay up until all hours to finish this book. So that will have to be continued tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. I am about to head to work. Yeah, I'm gonna get myself organized. Hi guys, it's like 8 o'clock at night. So it's been a whole day and I didn't even get to update you at work because that's how busy it was. And I'm sorry if you can hear the air conditioner and the fan because it is hot and humid and gross. I thought we would try another kombucha. This one is apple crisp. I'm not optimistic about this because I don't think it's going to be strong enough to hide the vinegar flavor, but let's see anyway. Yeah, this one's got more of a vinegary aftertaste, but it sort of tastes a bit like apple cider, so that's okay. That's not as terrible as I was fearing. Okay, and I got a package from Amazon today, which, long story short, they decided to start delivering it after 6 p.m. and I'd had it sent to work, so I've been sitting outside work until 10 to 8 waiting for them to arrive. Sorry, I take that back. I did come home and have dinner first, and then when I'd seen that it had been shipped and was out for delivery, I went and sat out the front. So thankfully we have a nice little garden area with seating, so I just waited there. Let's open the box. So most of the box was just paper for this tiny thing. So it is a Kindle Paperwhite. This was like one of the things that I bought in the Black Friday sales, even though I don't know why we have Black Friday sales here in Australia because it's got absolutely nothing to do with us. But in this case, I'll take it because there was like $60 off. So this is the new one that's got the flush screen. I'm kind of excited to have a bit of a play with it. My other one is still okay, but it's been playing up a little bit. So this is a treat for me, and then I'll have a spare one. And what I might do is keep one in my bag for work and one for here, or I might even give my mum my old Kindle, just reboot it and let her have it and get her to try using it, because then she can increase the text size on the screen. So I'm gonna have a play with this, and then I think I'm gonna keep reading Raven Song. Hi everyone, it's Tuesday night. It's 8:40 p.m. and this is the first time I've picked up the camera to even update you today. I don't even know what's happened today. It is the first day of December, and that means that I get to start my advent calendar, which is a tea advent calendar. Sorry, this is a terrible angle, but I'm gonna show you the tea advent calendar. I'm so excited. So this is it. It is ginormous. It's from T2. If I open it out, that's how big it is. Number 1 is down there. I'm going to open it. Are we ready to find out what tea is in there? Jade Mountain. I have not tried this one. Hold on. Cocoa green tea. I'm curious because I don't normally do the cocoa chocolate flavored teas, but we will give this one a try. While I'm waiting for the tea to steep, I've also been trying this passion fruit kombucha, which honestly tastes like summer, so that's been great. And tonight I'm also going to be starting Hideout by Jack Heath, which is his latest crime thriller. novel. He's an Australian author and I love his books to pieces. It's a review copy, so I need to read it. I'm going to drink my tea, I'm going to drink my kombucha, I'm going to read my book, and then maybe I might attempt to do a little bit of work later on. It smells like chocolate, sort of like chocolate hazelnutty. And I think, like, there's nothing wrong with the tea, it's totally fine. But I think the reason I don't tend to do these ones is because it just sort of tastes like really watery hot chocolate. Because it sort of does taste like chocolate, but it's just water. Hi everyone, it's 5:30 on Wednesday. I'm in my classroom and I'm just getting ready to go home, but I've got to prepare. I'm not actually teaching my kids for the next 2 days because I've got transition where I'm meeting the next year's preps and also interviewing for a new teacher at our school. But I thought I would show you sort of what the classroom looks like because it's very different from the start of the year. Because, you know, we got new cupboards. It's a bit of a mess, to be honest, and things are everywhere. This is the reality. So this is my prep classroom. Please ignore everything that is on the floor. My whiteboard got moved, so all of my displays are off center because we had these new cupboards put in, which are amazing, but it did mean that I didn't really get a chance to reorganize things, and more mess. But I do have a new giant desk, which is amazing. And for anyone wondering about my book collection, these are all the picture books that I use for teaching, which are horribly out of order and all over the place. I actually need to move them from here into the big cupboards, and my teaching resources are over here. And for the kids, these are their bookshelves, which are horribly, horribly untidy, because that's where we are at this point in the year with 6-year-olds. I am about to put dinner in the oven. I'm doing a sheet pan dinner. So I've got some chicken thighs, some potatoes, and I will be adding in some baby broccolini very soon. Hi guys, so I've just finished putting in the broccolini into dinner. So there's about 10 minutes of that left. It is 7:10, and I thought I would try today's kombucha, which is peach and ginger. I really think things with ginger in it hide the vinegar flavor, mostly. Like, you can still taste it, but it's not as strong as in any of the other ones. Another win. Won't lie, this looks and smells delicious. Hi guys, happy Thursday. I hope you liked my swirling skirt because it is rainbow colored and really fun. Today I had a day out of the classroom with my normal class because I was meeting my next year's class of incoming preps, so that was very cute. They were all very excited for school, which is fantastic and really exciting as a teacher to see them be so happy to come in and play, especially after the year that they've had with very little kinder. But I have a Pilates class in about an hour, but I thought what I would do before I go to Pilates is open a stack of mail that I received today. So there are some book boxes and some other things that I don't really know what they are. So this first one is actually, or it should be, a set of gin glasses. So it is a set of 2 glasses and also an ice ball cube tray thing. These are the glasses, they're gorgeous. Let's go with this one next. This is excellent timing because these are little brown craft bags that I bought to put the kids' Christmas presents in. So glad they arrived. And now I have 2 book boxes. I have Bay Crate, which I'll open first, and then Luxury Read. Right, so the inside of Bay Crate. This is November's After Hours box. All right, this is hilarious. So you know how I just got the ice ball cube trays? These ones are skulls. So it's an ice cube tray with skulls. There is a little pouch. Oh, and this has a little bracelet, and it's a handcuff bracelet. So I don't know if you'll be able to see, but it's little handcuffs. There's also this gorgeous felt bookmark. So it's a little bit thick, but it's that nice, really sturdy felt. And it says, read between the lines. There is a little sleep mask that says, I'd rather be in bed with my book. There is an art print or with a letter from the author. There is a signed book plate from the author. And this one is a really nice one. Oh, there's also a little jewelry tray. And this one is in the shape of a heart. And this one's book is Follow Me Darkly by Helen Hart, which I've heard is a billionaire romance with kink in it, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how I go with it. It is a very pretty cover. And now we'll do Luxury Read. So Luxury Read is an Australian subscription box. They have boxes for different genres, and you get a box, a tea, and you also get a sort of luxury item. Oh, okay, this is nice. So this month, it's like one of those baubles, but it is the Glasshouse Fragrances, a Tahar Affair Vanilla Caramel Soy Candle. Oh, there we go. Very cool. I wonder if I can. put it back together. Let's see. Ta-da! This month's tea bag is a Just Peppermint, which is my favorite T2 tea. There is a little card, and then underneath the little sturdy book plate. Okay, glad I haven't bought this one yet. It is Inner Holidays by Christina Lauren. I've only read a couple of Christina Lauren books, and I'm really eager to try this one. And this is a different cover to the US cover, so that's exciting. I'm gonna clean up this mess and also get ready for Pilates, and then I'll check in with you guys later on. Hi guys, it's Friday. It's actually like Friday at 8 p.m. Again, terrible at vlogging, but today's been a day. I'm looking a little disheveled, probably because I am. I feel like a walking zombie. Today I was on an interview panel for a position at work, so that was a really long day. I was sitting in interviews all day. And then I came home and remembered that Dimmicks had 20% off. So I actually went into the city for the first time in 10 months and went to an actual bookstore in person for the first time in 10 months. And it was really nice for the most part, because Australian bookstores have really terrible romance sections, if they have them at all. But it was so nice to be in a bookstore and just buy books. So behind me I have a bag of books, and I also have a stack of Happy Mail that arrived today. I've already opened it all because I needed that instant fix when I got home, because I just needed to cheer myself up. But I thought I'd show you what I got. So really this vlog is just turning into a book haul and a Happy Mail haul. From Book Depository, I did order Wolf Gone Wild and Don't Hex and Drive by Juliet Cross, which are two books that I really like. I've also ordered the Naughty Brits anthology, which I read last month, I believe. And I also ordered the Duke I'd Like to F anthology, which I read very recently as well. So those 4 books are all books that I've read. I got some new face masks. There's a floral one, a Christmas one. This is one that does say Be Happy on it, and it has tiny little colourful hearts. And then this just plain blush pink one, which I may need to wear to a wedding because I've got a dress that's a similar colour. We're still wearing masks, so I stocked up on some of those because they were on sale. From Scholastic, I received Disney Maps, a magical atlas of the movies we know and love, which has gorgeous sprayed edges. So this is a review copy, and it has all of the stories and the maps of the places that they're from. So I'm looking forward to going through this and then reviewing it and then taking it into the classroom because my kids are obsessed with maps. I also bought some dice. Now, these are from Roll with Advantage, and they're beautiful. I've looked at them. I'm just a little bit frustrated because I had to pay for shipping twice because it wasn't clearly stated that they used a courier. And if they'd said they used a courier, I would have had it delivered to work, because the courier could not put a package that would fit in my mailbox into my mailbox. They returned it to sender, and then I had to pay to have it shipped again via Australia Post. That's my rant. So it comes with a little postcard. There's a little message saying hopefully this one gets delivered, and some little stickers. Now, I ordered 2 die sets. One was a mystery die set, which I think is this red one. Yes. So, don't know if you can tell, but this one is sort of orange and purple, and it's got all the different types of dice in it. And this was the main set that I ordered, which I don't know if you can see, but is gorgeous, shiny, and is all sort of blue, pinky, purple glitter. And then this bag is full of books. So these are from my Dimmicks trip, so everything was 20% off. So I bought Macca's Christmas Crackers because I don't think I have this one, and the kids are currently obsessed with the Macca books, mostly because I'm obsessed with the Macca books. I also bought Kookaburra's Love to Laugh by Laura and Philip Bunting, another Philip Bunting book. My kids are also obsessed with this because I'm also obsessed with this. We're sensing a theme here. And then this is a new Jane Godwin book, Sing Me the Summer, and Jane Godwin is just gorgeous, so yes, I could not help myself. I am a bit of a picture book hoarder. You will have seen that in my video because I did film a little bit of my bookshelves at school. Randomly, I bought myself a turban towel just because it was pretty, by the by. I bought volumes 1, 2, and 3 of Yona of the Dawn, which is a manga series, and some of my friends on YouTube really enjoy this series, so I thought I would try it. I bought 4 romance books. Now, the romance book section, I actually should have filmed it because I was so disappointed. They've moved it and it's now smaller than it ever was before, which is so disappointing. And it didn't even have any of the really popular mainstay authors, so I'm super sad, and that's why unfortunately sometimes I do have to buy things online because my bookstores don't have them. But I did get a Tracy Livesey Sweet Talkin' Lover, which I think is part of, it's one of the girls' trip novels. So I believe Like Lovers Do is one that was really popular this year, but I saw this one, it was a name I recognized, so I thought I'll get it and try it. I also found one Kerrigan Byrne, so How to Love a Duke in 10 Days. I've been meaning to try Kerrigan Byrne's books, so I grabbed that. This one I have read. It is The Devil of Downtown, which is part of the Up Girl series, and this is Justine's story, and it was my favorite of the trilogy. I really liked Justine's story, so I grabbed that. Plus it's pink and pretty. No step backs though. And also I saw a Maya Rodell book, Some Like It Scandalous. I haven't read any of Maya Riddell, but I'm pretty sure I've heard a few people talk about it, so I grabbed it. And then lucky last, and this one will come hot on the heels of my Star Wars bookshelf tour, I have Star Wars Thrawn Ascendancy, which is the newest Thrawn book, because I think I said in that video, I can't remember if I kept it in the edit or not, I didn't know if this trilogy was complete. Clearly it was, because this is the newest trilogy, so I now have the next book. So that is my happy mail and my book haul. So now I'm gonna go eat dinner. Morning guys, happy Saturday. It is just after 9 o'clock. I've been to Pilates this morning, so if I'm looking red in the face and sounding out of breath, it's that. And I walked home and it was really good. The last couple of weeks, as we've been getting back into going into the Reformer studio, like all the teachers have been really good, all the instructors, they've been easing us back in and just rebuilding skills. And look, I'm not the most fit person in the world by any means, but I was doing pretty well before lockdown. And so going back in, basically my whole body feels like it hurts constantly because I'm getting old. And I think this year, like everything that's happened this year, is just sort of settling in. And so even challenges that I was, at least attempting last time, it's been a lot harder to get back into that. And then today we were doing planks on the Reformer with the stand in the middle. And yeah, I probably did it on the hardest spring setting, which was totally unintentional because I totally misheard the instructor. But I did it, I survived it, I did all of it, maybe a little bit slower, but I got there. So that was a nice accomplishment this morning, especially since I woke up and I pretty much thought I was going to be taking the easier options for most of the class because I wasn't feeling great. But I also need to have breakfast. Today is going to be a big day of cleaning. I've got a whole basket of washing to do. I've got a whole stack of clothes horses to put away. I might try and film a little bit today for next week's Vlogmas videos. I've got people coming over tomorrow, which is my normal filming day, so I might try and split it this weekend. Last night I read Sarah MacLean's 9 Rules to Break When Romancing a Rate. Sarah MacLean's books are kind of like my break in case of emergency books, when I just need something that I know I'm going to enjoy. And I enjoyed that so much I stayed up till 1 o'clock, which probably did not help that I had to get up early this morning for a Reformer class. But yeah, I'm glad I read it because it made just stay a whole lot better. I had some mail arrive. I'm really sorry if you can hear the washing machine in the background, but we're just gonna go with it. This is the World of Escape book box, which is the first time I'm trying it. It's another Australian-based book subscription service. I haven't even looked. It quite literally just arrived. So that's how it's been packaged. It's very nice already. I appreciate this aesthetic. And that's nice, there's even a handwritten letter on the back. All right, so in this box you get some luxury items and then a book, and I've obviously gone for the romance book box. So the first thing in here is some St. Julian tea, organic tea bags. It's a Melbourne-based tea company, and these ones have ginger, lemongrass, hibiscus, and calendula. They kind of smell delicious, although I don't know if that's this or something else. Next up, by Bliss by V, there are some bath salts. I don't have a bath, so these are not useful for me. However, I may be able to use this as a gift for someone else because, it's unopened and it's really, really nice. And next up is a spray. I actually think this is what I was smelling before. So this is lavender, cedarwood, and sweet orange, and it is a loon mist and can be used as an aura, pillow, or yoga mat spray. And then the book for this box is The Boyfriend Effect by Kendall Ryan. I'm trying to remember, have I read any Kendall Ryan? I know the name, definitely, and I know I definitely have something on my Kindle, but I definitely have not read this one. This has just been the week of getting all the books. Am I complaining? Not really. This is not a very flattering angle, but I just finished filming 4 bookshelf tours this afternoon. So it's taken me about an hour and a half because these ones were massive ones where I had to pull all my comics off my shelf, and that took a long time. And then I had to put them all back, and I forgot how they'd been on the shelf beforehand. So yes, I just currently have the last shelf to put back away. I'm gonna make dinner. I was tidying up my TBR cart and I've pulled off all the books that I need to read this month. So I've got the 2 physical books from the Romance Takeover Readathon, plus the books that I need to read for my book haul revisited. So hopefully I'll get to all of them. I think tonight I'm gonna go with All Stirred Up. But first, dinner. So I've just made Hawaiian pizza, and it's a little bit oily because there's cheese and there's also pesto. I'm betting it will be delicious. All right, so I just finished eating dinner. That pizza was super tasty. That was a good life choice. I've been really behind on both my kombucha challenge and also my advent calendar. So tonight I'm drinking peach kombucha, which is fine. I think I prefer the peach and ginger one because it was a little bit stronger, so it hides the vinegar taste a little bit better, but this one's perfectly fine. And I'm going to grab the advent calendar and show you the teas that I've pulled out over the last couple of days.
On December the 3rd, I pulled out Morning Sunshine, which is this. I think it's a black tea. And on the 4th, I pulled out Pumping Pomegranate, which I really want to try this one. And today is the 5th, so... Wakey Wakey. Oh, it's a supercharged mix. Maybe I'll save that for tomorrow so that I wake up. I don't normally drink tea that has caffeine in it, so this will be interesting.
I think I'm going to wrap up the vlog here so I can edit it and upload it so that it's ready to go tomorrow morning. And also, I'm pretty much just going to be doing the dishes, editing this vlog, and hopefully reading All Stirred Up tonight. That's basically my plan. But yes, aside from that, this week so far I have read 4 books. I read Raven Song, which I loved. The Green Creek series is one of my favorites. You're going to hear me talk about all these books in more detail on Monday in the Books Beside My Bed video. So I'm not going to talk too much about them in this video. Otherwise, we'll just be doubling up. But yes, I loved Raven Song. I also read Hideout by Jack Heath. That came out on Tuesday, and that was delightfully gruesome. I read the November Patreon short from Katie Robert. And I also read 9 Rules to Break When Romancing a Rake by Sarah McLean last night. That was my circuit breaker book. It was great. So yes, hopefully I'll read All Stirred Up tonight. Before I go, I do want to shout out someone. So I know I had some shout outs earlier in the week for the Romance Takeover Readathon, but someone else I want to shout out is Katie McPike, who is another romance booktuber. She's utterly delightful. I love her personality in her videos. She is just wonderful. I know she joined in both the Paranormal Romance Readathons in November, and she also reads dark romances. Her content is just fantastic, and I really hope that you'll check her out. So I'm going to leave this vlog here so I can edit it. I hope that you guys are staying safe and healthy. I'll see you tomorrow in my next video. Catch you later, everyone.